Hey everybody, welcome back. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I wanted to put this quick little video together because I do a lot of this for the kids that are coming through the school. As some of you may know, I do own a driving school, and a lot of the kids, when they get done, they ask me for advice, what kind of car they should get. The example that I use is for my own personal experience, which is a 2001 Lexus gs430. So it's a 20-year-old vehicle. I paid a little bit under $5,000 for it, which, yes, I do understand that it is a steal. But I put a couple $100, if not probably a little bit over $1,000 into it at the moment. Door lock actuators, spark plugs, and things like that, just to kind of make sure that it's up to spec. And right now, for the last year and a half, I've been averaging about 21 and a half miles to the gallon. And so what I did was I put a spreadsheet together for him, okay? So I paid a little bit, around $5,000 for my car, 21 and a half miles to the gallons, and I calculated based on 15,000 miles a year, which means I'm going to use about 697.67 gallons of gas per year. Right now, gasoline here in Massachusetts is about $2.85 for premium. So I'm going to spend a little bit less than $2,000, $1,988. Okay, so you can plug in the numbers for all sorts of cars, but I just did, I think it was a 2021 Civic EX. Nothing wrong with the Civic, of course. All right, let's get that out of the way. But base price for an EX is $24,400. I didn't put any packages or anything on it. And I believe combined MPGs, they're stating that you'll get about 36 miles to the gallon. So that means at 15,000 miles a year, you're going to do about 416 gallons. Okay, and I believe this price is old because I don't think it's 2.59 a gallon right now for regular gas, but let's just keep it as such. $2.59 a gallon. You're going to spend a total of $1,079 with a net saving of $909. Basically, the difference between what I'm paying for my V8 versus your four-cylinder, you're saving $909, okay? Think of it this way, okay? In order for you to recuperate the difference between the price that you paid for your car versus the price that I paid for my car is going to take 21.3 years. How is that calculated? As you can tell here by the formula, you just take the differences in price divided by the net savings, okay? So I'm pretty solid in terms of the mathematics that I'm using, right? So I always tell them, you're not going to keep a car for 21 years, as well as most of the people are buying newer cars, if not brand new cars, because they're financing it, all right? So for my car, I paid cash for it outright, so I have the title, I own it. And I think that's one of the things that steers people towards buying a brand new car is the fact that you can finance really, really cheap right now. You can take out a loan for 72 months or 6 years, right? So then it brings that payment down to somewhat a manageable amount of money. Okay, but like I said, when you do the math, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. So the fun thing I always do with the kids is I say, okay, you know what? Like, what MPGs what you have to be at in order to basically, let's say, bring down that number of years to something manageable. Like, let's say 9 years or 10 years, something like that. Let's say you get like 100 miles to the gallon. That's a drop in the bucket, right? So even though you're only going to spend $388 a year, you're saving $1,599, but you need to make up $19,000. That's why it's still 12 years, okay? So you got to go probably all the way to like 240 miles to the gallon. Nope. 360? Dang, that's close. Let's do 480. Okay. Maybe my math isn't right. Let me double check and make sure everything is good. So at 480 miles to the gallon at 15,000 miles, so this should be 15,000 divided by B3, which is correct. Okay, so then, all right, so I guess the math is right. That's crazy. Okay, so let's just go to 700. All right, got it. Okay, 780, 800. Okay, there you go. So at 800 miles to the gallon is when you would be able to recuperate $1,939.81 per year, which will then take you approximately 10 years to recuperate the differences in car value and car costs, okay? I get it. This is, not counting tires, maintenance, wear and tear, and all that fun stuff. But I won't lie to you guys, the parts that I've been buying for my Lexus are all OEM. Most expensive thing I've bought so far is a door lock actuator, which was for the front passenger door. It came in at around $336, but if you buy an OEM part, you get a 12-month or 12,000-mile warranty, which is fantastic. And the way that I look at it is the original one lasted 16 years. So at $336, if it's going to last you another 15, 16 years, that's a drop in the bucket. I don't mind doing that at all, okay? So hopefully this, little presentation shows you that you should buy a V8. If you can buy, a used car that is at a decent price, gives you, somewhat respectable gas mileage, I don't think you can go wrong, okay? Thanks for watching, guys.